Hi, lovers. You would agree with me that relationships these days come with its fair share of headaches. And the top of that list is cheating partners. And that's what we're going to be talking today. So you don't want to miss it. You're welcome to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about cheating partners today. And most specifically, should you take back a cheating partner? And I have guests in the house today. I have a male and a female guest in the house who we're going to, digest this topic together. So without wasting any much time, I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. So I'll start with you.
Hi, my name is Nenaya, but you can call me Nena.
Great.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So we're just going to go straight into it. Should you take back a cheating partner? I'm going to start with you, Nena.
That question. Should you take a cheating partner? For me, it's yes. I mean, because when you were busy doing for better, for worse, at least you know that fine, the person or he or she cheated, but you have to take the person back depending on, how you get to resolve the matter. I mean, it's not like the person will just randomly walk up to you and then you're like, okay, with an open arm, depending on how I would say, if the person is repentant, and then the level of whatever it is, whether it's even you that caught the person red-handed or it's by gist, you have to check some of these things before you can decide whether you should. But for me, I think you should. That's my own opinion.
Okay. Okay, you say that, if it's by gist or if you call the person red-handed, it doesn't really matter how. As long as the person is actually cheating, whether you call the person red-handed or someone told you about it, but as long as it is a fact, this person is cheating, And then when you say that you should take back a cheating partner, don't you think that the person will keep cheating because the person knows that, once I come, you forgive, you take me back. So are you saying that for as many times as your partner cheats, you're going to take him back?
Okay, that's why I said it depends on how the matter is resolved. Okay, if you're just taking the person because the person just said, oh, I am sorry, I won't do it again, then it's a no. But if there are measures that have been put in place to make sure that these things do not repeat itself, then you say you can go ahead and do that. Because there are people who, they do some things and then eventually they repent and they say, oh, I don't want to do this again. And then they go ahead and they don't do it again. Yeah, but there are people who, after saying, I won't do it again, they find themselves still doing it again because they have not put in place those measures. Because if you say you don't want to cheat again, it means that you are saying, I shouldn't be discussing with females that are not my wife. I shouldn't be in the same room with just an opposite sex who I know that I have maybe feelings for, or I shouldn't be. You just have to put those measures in place that once you are able to, then you can know that, this person is gearing towards not just repentance, it's changing. So, but if those things are not put in place and you just come and randomly tell me, I am sorry, and it doesn't make sense. I don't see a reason why I should. But if I'm looking at you, I'm seeing the changes. Then it's okay. You get so, but because to err is human. Because you probably have even done something to the person that would have made him want to, let go of you. But the person have thought of it and still moved on without even letting you know.
Okay.
But I'm not supporting a cheating partner. Yeah. I'm not. My partner try it, he go collect. But
I see.
But I'm actually not. But the person should be punished. But you don't have to just throw the person away. If you have seen that this person is sincerely repentant and is putting the measure.
Punish a cheating partner?
Hell, that was. I think you. Okay, it's just like when a child does something wrong, you don't punish the person with what they don't like. So if you have a child who likes to go out and then the person does something wrong, and then you tell the person you will be going out every day to go and buy. It's not punishment.
Yeah.
But if you tell the person you are going to sit here, you are not going, and the person likes going out, so it's punishment for the person. Okay. So if you want to punish a partner, you punish the person with what they like doing.
Like,
yeah, it depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the person.
Yeah, we're talking about an adult.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So how do you punish? No, I'm interested. How do you punish a cheating partner?
Well, you can't categorically say this is how, because it differs depending on the person and all of that. So it depends on the person you are dealing with. So you can't generalize it into one thing.
Okay, I'm sorry to be stressing on that. But can you just give me an example? Just an example, Just an example.
I'm thinking. I can't get the example right now in my head, but maybe eventually, if I get it, I will let you know those examples. But I can't really place or get like an instance to really explain.
Well, like she said, I believe. Sorry, but like she said, she said you can punish someone with what they like. So it depends on the situation and it depends on the people involved. So if you as a person, you know what your partner likes and they cheated on you, you can use what they like to punish them. For example, if you are a man and you know your woman loves attention and she cheats on you, then you starve out of that attention. That I'm not saying that's the way to go, but I'm saying that's an example of a way to punish a person or a cheating partner.
Okay, that's what I really wanted to know. So your partner likes attention, okay, and your partner cheats, and then you want to punish your partner, and the way you do it is to starve your partner of attention. Is that really the way to go?
Well,
does it work that way? Because your partner is, like I said, we are talking about adults here. We are not talking about children, because children, they are still forming. Their brains is still forming, ideas and stuff. Everything is still forming. But this is a full-fledged adult that knows right from wrong and, So when you say someone cheats...
If you know right from wrong, you know cheating is wrong. Why did you cheat?
Oh, that's not the point.
So listen to me.
That's not the point.
See, there's something I always say. We are free to do things we like, but we should not always shy away from the consequences of our actions. Fine, you went out to cheat. We all know cheating is bad, but why did you cheat? And you're now trying to decide how or what your consequence for cheating will be. Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just wondering how starving your partner of attention saves the day or punishing your partner. Okay, it's funny because I know we punish children. Do we punish adults? How are you punishing? Maybe it's the word.
I guess.
How do you punish?
English is a very difficult thing.
Exactly. How do you punish your partner because your partner cheated? Okay. You're about adults. Wait. Your partner cheated. Okay. And which is wrong, which you do not accept. And I even want to believe, I want to digress a little, like, okay, getting into the relationship. Okay, let's assume here that it's a marriage. Before marriage, you guys must have discussed that, okay, this is my nose, these are my ears, this is what I won't take, and this is the consequence of this is consequence of that.
Set boundaries.
You set boundaries, basically. So now, the partner now goes ahead to cheat. Okay, so there must be a discussion, a prior discussion, concerning that, and then you know where you are going from there. So when you say you are punished, maybe it's the word. When you say you are punishing, okay. So when you punish, okay, you said you can take back a cheating partner. So you punish the person for 3 months. You start the person of attention for 3 months. After 3 months, you now go back. I've punished you. You are a naughty boy. No. Now you are good.
Oh yeah, hold on.
The person cheats again. The point for how does that work?
Okay, let me come in this way. If we're talking about married couple, right? Okay, so when I was talking about punishment, and it could be maybe your partner loves the children or wants, and I decided to separate myself with the children until he has finally, put himself together and put the measures I talked about, and then we can finally...
I think that's the right way to go, because your cheating does not involve the children. It's between you and your partner. So why would you starve your partner of the children's attention or whatever, or the children's love? Because the cheating is between you guys. You see, that's the problem we make as adults or as married people, you know, your business is with your partner, not with your children. You should not involve them in any way. So if your partner is cheating, it's you and your partner.
Yes.
Because the man remains the father of the children, whether he's cheating or not.
Sure.
So he should not be denied that right.
No. So what I mean is,
Okay.
I made a statement before.
Mm-hmm.
You punish somebody with what they like. Okay, so if he's a partner that do not really is not really into his or his children or her children and all that, I mean, the person wouldn't feel anything. I mean, but okay, you separating yourself is giving him time to think of what he has done.
What about the children?
Yeah, are you not going? You're not going to be discussing to the children. Your father did this. Your father did that.
See?
No.
So when you now separate the children, won't the children be having ideas like,
Yeah, no,
what's happening?
no, they won't.
They won't.
They won't. Like I said, depending unless maybe you people were having heated arguments in front of them.
No, okay.
All of
So
that.
how would you
Then
explain?
before you,
How would you explain the separation?
it could be a holiday. It could be, let's go and visit somebody. You don't have to really come and tell them, your father cheated, though. Let's move aside and go and stay one place. And when everything will come, you don't have to do that because it will also affect the children psychologically.
Exactly.
You don't have to let them know that. It could even be in grandmother's house. It could be in an auntie's house. It could be just a separation. You don't have to come and be telling them your father, because at that point, it's even going to create a particular picture of their father in their head.
Right.
So you don't have to do that. But we adults now, we have to find a way, for goodness sake. You don't have to spill it all out to them. And there are some children, and depending on their ages, depending on their ages, there are some children that will ask you questions that want to know. While some others, they are too small. Obviously, they don't know.
Yeah,
they'll just follow you.
Anything.
I know, and be going and all that. I believe marriage is a very big thing. I mean, it's not an easy job, and we'll keep praying that God will give us wisdom to always find a way to, settle some of these things, because humanly, at some point, your head cannot think it straight, but we just have to find a way. You just have to find a way. The person shouldn't go unpunished. It will help you. I'm sincerely, that's me. The person shouldn't go unpunished, because I think, why on earth will you just walk out and go and cheat and then come back and expect to just say you are sorry and then you are all... But some people, they can do that. I mean, they just walk in and you see the sincerity in them. And there are some partners that they don't want to watch their dating line outside. I mean, they don't want people to know what's up. They just want to cover it all up. A woman can say, I don't want people to come and be knowing that my partner went out, and she will be covering it up and do you understand? You keep covering it up and trying to hold your emotion. When you come out, you're all smiley, but when you come in, you see that the house is all moody and all of that. But it's all good. We'll find a way around it one day.
Okay, Emmanuel, so what's your take? Should you take a cheating partner?
Simple. No.
Okay.
No, it's as simple as that, because in case you do not know, there are actually many consequences for taking back a cheating partner.
Okay.
Right. I'm sure we're going to get to that, but I don't want to touch it too much. I'm sure we're going to get to that. But one of them is, you're actually not going to have peace of mind, because the thought of that action that they committed will constantly ring in your head. Every time you see them, you're like, okay, this person cheated on me. This person allowed themselves to be conquered by someone else. That's the way me. Exactly. That's the way I see it.
Why conquer?
I'm speaking from a man's point of view. That's how that's how men see it.
These things are easier if you are still dating than when you are married. I mean, if he's a cheating partner while you people are still cutting or dating, you can easily walk out and go where you're going to, but once
you're married and
you guys are married, and it's not really easy. Sincerely, it's not really easy, because you have to consider a lot of things before you make your decision. Like, if I am dating someone and then all of a sudden the person cheats, in my head I will be like, oh, this person have the tendency to do this. Then it's easier for me to walk away than when, okay, I'm already married to this person and I'm just talking from my own point of view, and then I'm married to this person and then it happens. I'm already thinking of so many things, like, how do we do it? Okay, especially if children are involved now. So how do I make this decision? Because you have to make decision that we will also favor you, favor the children,
kids, yeah.
you know, and favor everybody. So it's really, really not easy to make this decision until you are there. Let me not lie.
True.
Until you get there, you will know. True. But I can just be blabbing with my mouth and saying what until it happen, but God forbid it not happen.
Okay,
so that's it. I was saying, you know, it will take its toll on you psychologically, because no matter what, it will keep ringing you. Even if like they say, time heals. But there's some things that time cannot heal. You know, you are. This is someone. Okay, now look at it now. Probably you guys are married. This person cheated on you, and you have kids together. You are sleeping on the bed with this person, waking up together. You know, there's no way, and it's very funny because social media now actually plays a huge role in these things. Now, okay, let's say you've gone through the process of healing, right? Now you were just scrolling through social media, you now saw a post of cheating. This person cheated. That memory will just come back to your head and be like you hate yourself totally. You know, you start rethinking, should I have, you know, stayed with this person? You know, because if I had left this person, I wouldn't even be feeling what I'm feeling right now. You know, the whole thing would be in the past. Exactly. You know, see, this is why you take a story on you psychologically and mentally. So it's not advisable to take back a cheating partner. You're just harming yourself. So that's why my answer to this kind of question is always no long conversation.
Even
just,
if there are emotions involved.
What kind of emotions do you have or will be involved?
Like if you love the person.
Love is not enough to take back a cheating partner.
Love is not enough. But then, like she said, it's human to err.
Of
Anybody
course.
Can make a mistake.
Why do you think, even if, okay, why do you think people get arrested and thrown into jail for crimes they committed? Was it sometimes it's a mistake? Have you heard of second-degree murders? I think that's when a murder happens probably in self-defense, right? And I think there's one also.
No, that's manslaughter.
Second degree is also manslaughter.
Well,
synonymous.
It depends on your lawyer, you know.
Okay, now look at the kind of murder that happens when, accidental murders, right? But still, they still go to jail.
Manslaughter, yeah.
They still go to jail.
True.
Is that not an error?
But this is not law now.
But I'm saying, you know, you said to err is human, right?
Yeah.
To forgive is divine.
Yeah.
I'm saying it doesn't really apply in every case. There are some kind of things that are not. Wait, why would you even say cheating? See, cheating is not even a mistake to start with. So when you say to err, no. Cheating is not a mistake. So it is something that should not be forgiven because you paid dearly for it.
Okay, let me say something here now. You know that cheating is bad and all that, but you know there are some situations that cause it. You know,
True.
Because some of the time, it's not like the partner, whether male or female. Well, I know male, they like to chit-chat. They just... I want to just see something they like. You know, you can't be eating it by every day. You know, you need to spice it up. Spaghetti.
It's only okra.
Right.
I want to
like
mix
that.
okra and egusi.
Exactly. It makes the world go round, you know. So I know that, men are more prone to cheat because it is said that man is polygamous in nature, you know, like a man cannot really stay with one woman, you know. That's to be debated, but, you know, that's the general saying, you know. So, but I'm talking of a woman here. It's not every day that I just find a woman who wants to cheat because she wants to cheat. You know, that's okay. This guy, he's looking nice. Oh, it's finer than my partner.
But do you agree that it happens?
No, I'm getting there. Of course it happens, you know. I'm just saying that some of the reasons or some of the causes of the cheating could make you want to forgive, you know, because relax, you know. So the reason, the number one reason that a woman will want to cheat is if she is starved of attention.
Or one thing or the other, right?
Yeah, you know, one thing or the other like that. I don't think any woman just cheats like that, except something is lacking, like I always say. Except something is lacking in our primary relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a long-term relationship or something. If something is lacking, if the man is not giving her enough attention, if she's not happy with the sex, if you know, there will be fundamental things. They might seem inconsequential, but to the woman, it is actually important because women crave attention. Women like to feel wanted. You know, a woman wants to be desired. A woman wants to be, you know, taken care of. Forget what's feminism and all this. Forget it. forget a woman's nature.
With feminism.
Is still, to be loved, to be protected. That is what.
Even some of the feminists, after shouting online, they know what they are doing.
Talk it up to their husbands.
Yeah, they stick out there under a man's shadow. So that's how a woman is built. So if she's not getting that, there's already a loophole somewhere.
Okay.
Then let's take attention for instance. If a woman is in a relationship and her partner is not giving her attention, it's a big thing.
And that's
a big thing.
That's I realize that men really lack in that aspect because attention is not their thing.
Exactly.
Most of them actually.
They don't see it.
They feel like
they don't. I hope you're not speaking for all men when you say that.
I say most of them actually.
Okay.
Because they don't see it that way. I think most men just feel like, okay, I love my woman, okay, and then the way
sorry to cut you short. Don't you think you should blame that on the kind of men you've been with?
No. Relax.
Really?
No, relax.
All right.
Most men.
What do you mean? How many men have you been with? That's what I'm saying. You can't say most men.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, if you come across a real lover, a man that is a real lover, trust me, you won't say this thing.
A man that is a romantic. Not all men are romantics. I'm just telling you that.
In fact, if they are 100, it's only 2.
Exactly. I'm not talking about just my.
Where did you get your statistics
I'm talking about
from my head.
From other women as well. So it's not just me. Other women as well. Men, when a man says he loves his woman and all that, he just feels like, okay, especially those that are married. Okay, I love you. I married you. Number 1, I married you.
Like how will I go this extent if I don't love you?
The fact that I married you means that I love you, which is not enough. Okay? I take care of you. I put you under this house. I pay the bills. Yeah. I do this. I bought you a car. I made the house comfortable. I made you comfortable. I buy you jewelry. I buy you kinikon. So it feels like, how else am I going to show I love you? Even if I don't say it, you already know I love you. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You may give a woman the heavens, but if you are lacking in that attention.
You see, there's something I've noticed amongst people, right? Okay. I don't want to mention a particular gender, but amongst people, right? They lack communication skills. Okay, fine. I understand that women love attention. Women are attention beings, right? They love to be cared for. They love to be shown affection and love, right? Fine.
And they love to be heard.
Okay, fine. But then sometimes, or in many cases, these women don't communicate their desires or their needs or their wants to their partners, and they now use that as an excuse to now go ahead and cheat. Okay, fine. This is how you're feeling. This is how you want to be loved. This is how you want to be treated. Why don't you talk to me about it?
I know. I think no, they talk, but they're probably not speaking your language, so you don't listen.
Exactly, you don't.
But
hear.
They talk.
Yes, a woman. That's another thing that that I heard somewhere, and I found it to be really, really profound. Before a woman will cheat on you, she's been telling you are just not hearing.
Okay.
You are just maybe they're saying something else. They're saying something, you're hearing that.
Exactly.
Okay, let me now ask you. Instead of cheating, why don't you leave?
You're not.
Instead of cheating, why don't you leave?
Leave where?
Because I believe personally, I'm the kind of person that if I tell you something once, maximum twice, and you don't listen to me, and that's the end. I might even decide to cut you off completely because of that.
It is not very easy.
So if that's the case, well, I can say that for marriages.
Yes.
But in cases of relationships, no, there are other measures you can take now. But really, I understand, and I actually agree that it's actually not easy to end marriages like that.
And then when you say that,
I read something some days ago. It was a guy that had to file for divorce, because his wife was not having sex with him.
That one is a good one. It's a criteria for divorce. They will tell you.
Same as
cheating. I was wondering. Okay.
You can do the same for cheating, because me personally, I don't think I can love you that much to not be able to, first of all, call you out on something you did wrong, and secondly, let you go if what you did is unforgivable. I don't think I can ever love a person to that extent, no matter who you are. So for me, even if I'm in a marriage and I find out that my wife cheats, I think that's the way it ends for me.
Do you know why I keep saying it is not easy, especially let's even say that because during the process of marriage, you are taught to forgive.
Yeah,
you are even taught to keep forgiveness. Put forgiveness inside refrigerator. As you don't do, you go collect one. Use a whole body. Okay, because sometimes I also use the kind of relationship I have with my siblings to also do this. Because you know, get waiting my brother won't do me, or my sister won't do me, we go make me say, it is over. We are no longer siblings.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
So because this person is my sibling, like there's a way the forgiveness flows like an auto renewal. You don't have to even come and be clear. But as the person don't tell you, no verse, I know me now. You know, and you see the sincerity in it. You see yourself letting go. This person is your sibling. So because this person did not come from the same mother or the same father, so you now say, this one, I beg, go back to where you're coming from. You know, it doesn't make sense. If I can forgive a sibling, even the sibling might have even done worse thing that the person has even done to me.
It seems.
Because
I don't know whether
that cheating is the worst. Is the worst.
I don't know whether I'm saying this because
I'm
a man. So. I'm speaking from a man's point of view. But when I tell you that cheating is actually a very risky thing, to take back a cheating partner is actually a very risky thing. I know what I'm saying, because first of all, as a man, you risk raising another child that is not yours. Do you realize that? Do you realize that?
I understand that, but that's even going far.
And amongst other reasons.
If your partner, I think that the first thing to do, if you find out that your partner has been cheating, is to go to the drawing, is to, you know, like
sit back and talk.
Yeah, exactly. Like just reverse and just take a moment.
Okay, after you do that, what next?
Relax now.
If it happens that the fault was from you.
From there you will know what to do.
You know what to do. Just to go ahead and come back.
Sometimes it can be a wake up call.
You're an advocate for closure.
It can be a wake up call. Okay. You know, because you just find, okay, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Why? What happened? Where did I go wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay, what did she, you know? There are questions you need to ask yourself and then also ask her. I don't think just saying bye-bye is going to solve anything, because let me tell you something. If you have another partner the next day or the next year, there's no guarantee that
this person will not still cheat.
If there's a lack somewhere, that it's not going to happen again. So I think the first thing to do is to find out the why.
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Why did this happen? Then from there you can now know what step to take. That okay, no, this person, she's an info, or this person is a dishonest person, or this person, she will always cheat. There's no grounds for this cheating. Or this person, it was an awful mistake, you know, like, maybe, okay, I'm lacking this area, and then she now found a shoulder in someone, and then one thing led to another, or maybe she drank too much, or, you know, you have to think about it, sit down and think about it and know the reason, you know, before you can say, I can't go. No. I think it's just best we'll go our separate ways. Or I think I can, you know, still go ahead with this. But then putting boundaries in place that, this, and this cannot happen again if this happens again. But then you also have to take your own part of it, your own blame. If you were the cause somehow, not fully, because you can never fully be the cause, because it's not like you pushed your partner to it, or you put your partner on the bed and say, exactly. It's still a choice at the end of the day.
Right.
But then if you know that, I did have a part in it, okay, maybe if I didn't do this, or maybe if I did this wouldn't have happened, you know. So we can work on that premise and just say, okay, I work on myself, okay, I'll be a better partner, you know, but this also never has to happen again. And then when it gets to the point that, okay, something's happening, there's a lack, maybe I'm not even seeing it, then you let me know that, something's happening, I'm not okay, this is going on and this is going on.
Okay, I want to reiterate the fact that I am not an advocate for cheating partners. I'm not in support of it.
Of taking them back, right?
No.
I mean, like,
okay,
of people cheating. Yeah, it's not like, okay, because I'm saying we should take them back, that means that I'm supporting, go and come back. Okay, so, and I also realized that women have the higher tendency to forgive a cheating partner than men do have.
Yeah, that's correct.
Because if a woman finds her husband to be, even a day to their wedding, cheating, I mean, she caught the man red-handed. I'm like, baby, I'm sorry. She go still waka enter that church tomorrow. But a man might say, this one is over, I can't continue. But women have, they can simply close their eyes and still continue. Right. I mean, I guess that's how they are.
Why do you think that's
okay? So I I think
No,
that's
let's not put a wire in there. What do you think that is? I don't think it's a wiring thing.
because if you look at it, see, the truth is that women, they have a way of swallowing some of these things much more than men we do. That's my opinion, though. I am not trying to generalize.
Let me explain. Sorry, let me explain. You see, women are hypergamous in nature. Hypergamy simply means, being attracted to someone of higher social or financial standard than you are. That's what hypergamy basically means, right? So because women are hypergamous by nature, they tend to fall in love with men that are doing better than them, right? Now, because of that fact, this is so now.
I don't believe it.
I don't agree for that one.
Wait, what exactly don't you agree with?
I mean, that they fall in love with people who are
the higher standing.
Of course, there are women that date down. There are women that marry down. That marry people that are of lower standard. How many?
Relax. There are women that marry high. They marry people who are, higher than them or whatever. But then they truly love those that are lower.
They truly love those.
Do you understand? No, let me.
Sometimes even that person that is higher, they might have even met the person at the lower state.
Wait, let's even leave that. Some women will marry the man who is of a higher standing because of that, not because of love.
Okay.
Because this person is of a higher standing, and okay, I'll do better with this person. This person will take care of me. Okay, I'll be seen in a better light. Okay, but not because I'm in love. No. Okay. That is not what really determines a woman's love. I don't think so. So it's not that, because when you say that a woman, why I think is a conditioning, why women take a cheating partner back, why is it sin?
You see, you didn't let me land. I wasn't done what I was saying.
Okay.
You guys said, of course, there are women that I don't know if your stance was that more women marry down, they did lower. Okay, what is your stance exactly?
No, you were saying that all women marry.
I didn't say all women. Of course, like I said,
most women.
Of course, most women.
Okay, but
judging by statistics,
trying to say that it's not because of love.
Data is there to back this
but
thing
it's
up.
not because of love.
Of course, some people marry for different reasons. Women particularly.
Yeah, exactly.
So as I was saying, most women. And I don't care what you have to say. But most women most women are hypergamous and they marry up. Okay. I'm sure you know what I mean. So because of that, regardless of the reason they're getting married, even if it's for finances, if it's for love, whatever, because of the fact that they marry up. Now they see someone they see someone, right? This is a potential partner, potential husband, right? Okay. They might marry that person for security. And now, and because they see that person as that form of security, they wouldn't want to now leave that person because of cheating. Because because that person has sort of like secured them, secured their future, secured their life, and secured their children. So they wouldn't want to jeopardize that opportunity because of cheating. So that's one of the reasons. Even though the cheating may hurt them so bad, as much as it will hurt the man, they still wouldn't want to leave that marriage or that man because of the fact that their lives are secured with that person.
Anyway, I see,
and that is one point. Another point is social conditioning.
There's a place of social conditioning.
Yes,
well,
because the woman.
Now I'm actually.
And there's also a place of there's also a place of biological wiring, and I'm telling you for a fact. Women, see, I always say men and women are different. You cannot say, because sometimes when I this is a podcast it does, and when I see, conversations where, sometimes men say something and the women will come in and say, how about, it's okay, what are the men? Are men allowed to do this? And see, women and men are different.
Yeah, of course.
And when the fact that, something this is the case for women, doesn't mean men are allowed to. It doesn't mean allow is not the word. It just happens because that's how we are. The reason why women may forgive cheating is just for security, right? To secure their lives and their future and their kids and that of their kids with the person they're seeing. And you cannot rule out you cannot take away the place of, conditioning, like you said. I know you're actually right about that. There's a place of conditioning. Women have been conditioned, to forgive their cheating partners, and you also cannot take away the place of, biological wiring. Like I said, because you do not agree with that when I said it. You cannot take away that place because, like I always say, women and men are different.
Agreed.
Right? Men and women are different. The things that apply to us may not in every case, apply to you, women. And that's because of how, we're made, how we're wired. Okay. Now, a woman may forgive a cheating partner, even though it's not for the reason of security, right? It may be for any other reason. Maybe because it's just in her nature, because she's just, a forgiving person. But a man, on the other hand, may not or will not forgive you for cheating because
it's not forgiving.
Because by nature, is by virtue of the fact that he's a man, and because of that fact, is a territorial person. Men are territorial. We do not see. We see cheating as listen to me. Men, right? We view cheating as I used one word earlier, conquer, right? Sorry, conquer rather. When we have a woman cheat on us, we see it as her being conquered by another man, right? That's why we may, in many cases, we will not forgive you because, like I said, men are very territorial. We are territorial by nature. That's how we're wired. So because of that fact, when we realize that you've cheated on us, like you let another person subdue you, conquer you, so to say. So it's like you let that person get
war. You subdue.
That's the way we see it, to be very honest with you.
Okay, but then it's funny because when men cheat, okay, what are you doing? You are conquering territories. You are conquering territories, but
you're exploring.
You're gathering towns and cities, like in the olden days when they used to fight war. But you don't want someone to conquer. So when someone conquer that, they have conquered, Anyway, you are a conquered town.
Anyway, for me, I see cheating generally as a form of indiscipline. So you don't get what in fact, you don't get what you want to tell me. You are indisciplined, regardless of your reasons why you decided to cheat. That's for me. Regardless of your reason, I not get attention. Forget that matter. Yeah, they agree, follow me. She know they sleep with me. She know they sleep with me.
Exactly.
Forget it. It's indiscipline, like generally.
She know they give me what I want. There are people who don't marry. Like you were saying the other time, like what if you get married someone whose sexual libido is not as high as or higher than you? That kind of person. Now, how do you want to do it?
That's what I like.
Or you get married to someone. Okay, maybe you as a person now, you like oral sex. You're not gonna get married to someone that does not like oral sex.
The one that said my mouth is to the Lord.
God forbid.
My mouth is to praise the Lord.
I cannot. So God forbid. The man that used to praise God. He go look you. Yes, outside there. Bring, I will swallow it. So what are you talking? They will swallow it. So what are you talking? And that's why I always say communication. Communication. Before you even get to the relationship, me I like this too. I like this, this. So you already know that.
Some people go just agree. Some people go just agree based on say I just want me confess. Some people, if you like talk, they go still agree for you. Now when you don't call the topic back, you like, when did we talk about that one?
Exactly. And then there are also situations that I've heard because a lot of married people give me feedback. There are also situations that I've heard that when they get married, when two people get married, in the beginning, everything is fine. Like
they're enjoying it.
Yeah, they're enjoying. Okay, I do this. We do this. We're adventurous. We do blah blah blah. But after a while, especially after having kids and all that, so that's when you like, I don't fit. Is it food? No, I can't do that one again.
We don't go from 4 times a week to once in a month.
That's right.
So please.
That's why I like that guy that fight for divorce because his wife was not having sex.
Yes.
That's actually very justifying.
Yes, it's a good ground. You should because those are. How can you be married without sex?
How?
What is that?
I don't know how it works.
Some men will say, "What I paid for." What I paid for.
It's not funny because it should not be seen that way.
Yeah.
That's what I paid for. It's not a commodity.
It's not.
It's something that the two parties enjoy.
Benefit.
That you benefit from. So, well, the fact that if I'm not giving you, I'm even denying myself. So, and if I knew that, okay, I'm someone that wouldn't want sex in the first place, why am I with someone? If I know that, okay, because there are people who have the mindset of, I'm just going to have sex because I want to have children. Then you just go to spend bank or something and let them,
Some people actually, for that one that you said, maybe I don't, I'm someone who does not really, really like sex, and then I go. Some people actually, like, if we are talking in the context of people who are virgins, sometimes you don't even know until you have tried it out.
Exactly.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Until you have tried it, then you know whether you go like them or so you cannot tell whether you like it until you have started trying it.
Exactly.
Before
That's why you should try it before you get it.
Let church people not catch you.
That's a conversation for another day. But
Sincerely.
My personal opinion, I think that you should try it before you get it, so that you know where you are going. You know how to navigate.
You can't just go
in. It's a thing. And it's one of the highest reasons for divorce. Sex.
But
it's one of the highest reasons for divorce.
I'm not someone who supports that anyway.
Yeah,
it's my opinion.
It's fine. Exactly.
That's just my thoughts. I'm not saying that it's fine.
It's fine. That's why we are wired differently. So it's not one size fits all. It's whatever works for you. Like I always say and I always preach, do whatever works for you. If this is going to work for you, then do it. If it's not going to work for you, if you know that being married and getting married as a virgin is what works for you, is what you desire, there's nothing wrong with it.
Some people say, some people they say
yourself, and then when you enter your marriage, enjoy. But not that you enter the marriage and then you don't enjoy. And then you remember that marriage is a big deal for you, and you have to be sure before you enter. Then I beg you, please taste it first, so that you know that maybe I don't even like it at the end of the day. Am I sure? I better find somebody who will not like it as much. I have to find somebody that will give it to me, woto. So it's really important, honestly, because it's one of the major reasons why people get divorced every day. You will be surprised that sex tops the list for the cause of divorce. So you really, really have to choose wisely.
For me, I think if sex is not supposed to even be a reason for divorce, because there's always a way around it. Because yes, if maybe your partner is someone who do not last long, there are remedies to that, both natural and medical.
Yeah. Okay. I also want to say you can incorporate open relationships.
I'm not a party to that.
You are not a party to everything.
I'm not a party to that. Open relationship is not easy.
It's not for everybody.
It's not easy.
It's not for everybody.
It's not easy. There are people who cannot carry it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not easy.
Exactly.
Like I said, that's why I cannot carry it. It's not easy for something. You're not looking at your man. Come on now.
It's not for everybody. But there are actually people who get turned on that way by looking at their man having sex with somebody else.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but wired differently. That's what I said. You are wired differently. So what works for me may not work for you. So, but you can't say, this is the way.
So why I was saying that sex shouldn't even be counted, because there are ways to which this thing can be solved. Okay. So
you said 1 minute man, 2 minute man, there are remedies. Somebody that doesn't even like sex, what's the remedy?
Somebody that not like sex at all.
Yeah, there are sex enhancement boosters now.
You can
libido boosters.
It's what you have to.
You want to supplements.
See,
if you want to, that's the key.
It depends on the reason why you don't like the sex. If you want to, if it's your hormones playing games on you and whatever, yes, you can take drugs and
medicine and gone far.
Yeah, you can take herbs and all that to boost your hormone and then to make it. That's if you want to. But if you don't want to, if you see it as sometimes
the person should even marry.
Because you're not married to marriage,
you have to compromise.
Exactly. Compromise.
Because some people.
The fact that I don't like a thing and my partner likes it,
I should try to.
I cannot make it on my comfort zone.
What's the word? We should not try to trivialize sex, because a lot of people trivialize sex. That is it not sex? Is it food? Is it man? Is it but it's really important in a relationship. So if you feel like it's not all that for you, then mommy, don't even get into a relationship. Don't even get married. Just stay. Whenever is doing you to do, go and do. Come back to your house. If it's another 3 months, come back. No, don't imprison somebody else, and then subject that person to your wants and this one's I don't feel like it, and I may not feel like it the next month or whatever. And then you expect the person to, because it won't work that way. Because apart from the pleasures that you get from sex, he also bonds couples together. It goes a long way. It goes a long way in a relationship. Yeah. So if you okay. So now we have talked about should you not?
So if you don't collect, I agree. You know,
Okay, so let's
I will
what
welcome you,
are the
please.
consequences? What are the consequences? One, of taking back a cheating partner, and then what are the consequences of not taking back a cheating partner? Because whether you like it or not, there's still consequences of not taking back a cheating partner.
Okay. There are actually many consequences of taking back a cheating partner.
Okay.
Right. You know, one of them is they will still do it again. I always say, a cheater, once a cheater, always a cheater. Yes.
That means you don't believe in repentance. I
don't believe.
So you say that not say
yeah, really, because these things have been proven time and time over again. Really, because patterns don't lie.
But there are always exceptions to the rule, like I always say.
Of course, there are exceptions now. There are exceptions. But do you think I want to stay and try and see, okay, if this is my case, is the exception?
If
do you understand me? If I'm in love with somebody and they cheat on me, and I know that, okay, there are exceptions to every rule, and of course, there are people that when they cheat once, they won't do it again. You think I want to take that chance and stay and say, okay, let me see if this is one of the cases where this person will not cheat on me.
Is it not worth taking a chance on?
Really? When I can save that time and be with someone else that will not cheat on me.
How do you know that person
will not cheat on me? You wouldn't know. You can't see a person. You wouldn't know until you try.
Okay, if you can take a chance on another person who you think might not cheat on you, why not you take that chance on that same person?
Exactly.
But I don't think you get my point.
Everything you want except just that mistake.
Like I said, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But I can't love you to that extent where I can't let you go for cheating on me.
Wow.
Because cheating is like one of the worst things you can do to a man. I'm telling you for a fact.
Individual.
No, I can't say individual because I can't speak for you women. I can't speak for you, maybe.
We like people cheating.
Well, I wouldn't know because based on what I've seen so far, based on data, based on things we even see on social media, you women are known to take cheating partners more than men.
I've told you the reason why. I've told you the reason for that. Because people, women just feel like, I'll take him like that. Especially, it's just conditioning because they say there are no more men in the world, no more good men, it's 20 women to one man. Let me keep the one I have, and that is why you see women fighting over men. It is so disgusting when I see women going physical over a man. Why would you do that? Because if your man is cheating on you, it's between you and your man. Yeah. It's your man that is cheating. It's not that person. You don't have any business with that person.
And in most cases, many cases, the person that your man is cheating with does not even know you have somebody.
Does not even know that person will see that
messaging you, threatening.
And then the person that is joining their head together.
It's going scot-free.
You have been looking at them. Hey, don't kill yourself. Hey, leave yourself. It's so irritating. It's so demeaning. Like, I just want to look at it. It's 2 for 10 pence that you can't even. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why? Just walk away. Walk away. Find somebody else. Or if the person, I don't even know, but fighting another woman because of a man is just a no.
I think another consequence.
What's the other consequence?
Taking, a cheating partner is that if this person has been exposed to sexually transmitted disease, that you have a high tendency of also getting it, especially if you do not know. Yeah. Maybe you find out after you even slept with him, so it happens, and it's also a psychological thing. But sometimes he can do something, without having anything in mind, and you'll be like, you start trying to go back, come and be connecting dots that are not there.
Exactly.
So these are also some of the mind.
Do you know that for a man, if you take back a cheating partner, you risk, for a married man actually, you risk raising another man's child.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. Yes.
So this is why you see taking back a cheating partner.
What if the person has not given birth?
Have you?
Or you're not even pregnant at all?
Have you? So what's the other consequence? There's none.
No, trust me, there are actually many. There are many.
So what are the consequences
I said something.
Not taking back.
Are there really consequences?
Yeah. You lose a good person.
For goodness sake,
you lose a good person because
you're not that good if you can cheat on me.
No,
in my eyes, you're not that good. That's the thing.
Because you don't know the reason. That's why I said that it depends on the reason why the person cheated. It may not be that I went out of my way, or I just went, okay, I want to go and cheat. And then I go and cheat. Sometimes there are circumstances that lead to these things, Maybe, funny enough, I've heard different stories. Like, okay, maybe you had a misunderstanding, an argument, blah, 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 with your partner, and and then maybe you guys
I know you're talking to
and then yes, exactly, to go and shoulder, and then he did it.
You can't just best.
Exactly. Or you're maybe now decide you want to drink. You even want to drink and drown your soul, forget everything, and you drink, saute. You know, you don't know what's happening again, and then you know when there's alcohol in the system, a lot of things go on. Then before you know it, you're kissing the person, and then you know, it has happened the next morning. What did I do?
That's why I said you mistake. You can't hit your leg somewhere and then you fall on top of man. You mistakenly hit your leg on the stone. You're
so that kind of situation now, you know, that situation, and it's not like, oh, this person has been cheating or known to be a cheater.
But then the
or
act was
whatever.
not a mistake, was it?
Well, you can call it that because it's alcohol induced.
You decided to take alcohol, and you know the consequences of taking excess alcohol. You know what it can do to you.
Not have happened to you before now.
You put yourself in that situation, and then you're not coming back to me and telling me I'm wanting to take you back.
It was your body that betrayed you, not your mind. So your mind was not in the right place. But your body
can you see women? Can you see women?
Well, your body betrayed you, and everything was done.
Of course, I'm not making excuses for men. If it happens to a man, of course, that was not a mistake. Whatever a woman decides to do to you after she finds out that you had sex with someone because you were drunk, I mean, it's up to her. You have to bear the consequences. Really,
obviously, you win.
There's no excuse for
So
anything.
you're telling me that there's no consequence of not taking. I still believe that the consequence is that you could lose a good person. And you could lose you could lose the person that is actually right for you.
If you say
but
so.
just because of a
No,
mistake.
sorry.
I think who's to say that you are not also not going to make a mistake along the line? You know?
Mistake. I need you to stop calling it a mistake.
I think another consequence of not taking in a cheating partner is that if you're emotionally attached to the person, it takes a toll on you too. Because I mean, you have to start getting used to
somebody else,
and also getting used to being with the person. You know.
Yeah.
So if it has to do with married couple who have children, you know, you have to also see that you will not be shuffling, you know, parenting and all of that.
And that takes a toll on the children
too. So it also has its own consequences. So that's why we have to, you know, you look here, you look there.
That's one of the reasons why some women stay in marriage, even though their partner cheats on them and all that. They say they do it for the kids. They don't, you know. But sometimes you just wonder if it's enough. Because at the end of the day, those kids actually know what's going on.
It's your decision.
Exactly.
It's your own decision.
Because they actually know what's going on. And then sometimes I think it's better to have balanced children with one parent than to have unbalanced children with both parents. Because there are some children who are with both parents, but they are damaged. Because they are seeing what those parents are. It's not the right definition of love or marriage. They are not preaching, you know, the right, what will I say, the gospel of marriage. Marriage is good, love is good. No. Even though they are both present. And you know, and then there are some, although there's a lot of bias for, single parents who single. But then you find out that there are some balanced children who were raised by single parents and they came out well. So you know what? Sometimes when the women say that I'm just there because of my kids, is it enough? Is it enough?
Another consequence of, you know, taking back a cheating partner.
Not taking back.
I mean,
I'm
talking of taking back,
right? Okay.
Of a cheating partner is you live in pretense and sometimes you're unhappy. Because
no matter how much you try to mask it,
sometimes you live in denial and pretense because
and then some of them starts to set it.
Some of them are still hurting. Some people are still hurting, but they'll be like, okay, let me just give the chance.
Yeah, now sorry. Something happened on social media, right? Omale had a concert or a show, right? I think it was just yesterday. I think it's trending right now. You know, a guy went with his girlfriend to the concert, and then Omale pointed at the girl to come on stage.
I think I saw that.
The girl came on stage. She danced, you know, in a very suggestive way with him, you know, and the boyfriend was there looking at them.
And smiling.
And he was smiling.
Well,
was he really smiling?
There was a lot of sadness and sorrow under that smile. You can tell. That's a very. Now imagine that guy takes back that woman.
No,
first of all, he has a lot of people to contend with. Now everybody knows the situation. Now that kind of person now, he cannot. His friends, you know, want to start making fun of him. Even strangers, people that he doesn't even know. And so why would you want to put yourself in that kind of situation?
Everybody already know the face of the
First of all, that kind of situation, I think the first thing is that there was disrespect.
Disrespect.
That's the first thing. From the lady. Because, even though you're at a show, you came to the show with your man, with your partner. So at the point that, okay, I know that there must have been a lot of excitement and, but then you could have sought consent.
Apart from you could have sought consent. Act shy. Like,
or not go. But if you even now want to go, blah, blah, you could have sought consent. Should I go? Should I go? And you guys say, oh, go, have fun.
Ahead.
It's a different thing. If you guys, go, have fun. It's a different thing. But if the guy say, no, you can't go. You stay put. But I don't even think she sought consent at all because she was carrying it.
That person is the guy in Nigeria, because if he's a Nigerian, I'm not sure you take that.
He's black though. I don't know if he's Nigerian.
That's the end.
That's very humiliating.
So I think the first thing, she disrespected the guy. So if he said that, that's the end. He has justification to do that. So okay. So finally, would you take back a cheating partner?
No. That's the answer.
You will not take back a cheating partner, and that is your final answer.
Final answer.
Wow.
Non-negotiable. Final answer for you.
For me, sincerely, I don't go fit talk with you, I don't go fit do. For now, I cannot tell until I find myself in that position.
Exactly.
I can't tell.
Emmanuel, that's true. Because
for now, I feel talk another thing now. I'm at the top. I'm at the top, go talk another thing. So for now, I can't say until I find myself in that situation.
But there are some things that you just don't do, regardless, even if you've not found yourself in that kind of situation. You just know because of your values and your principles. You just know you would never do this thing. And this is one of them for me.
See, they used to say until you have money to fund your sin, no talk.
Exactly.
No talk.
Apart from that, say you might love this person so much that you would not even know what to do.
But then I know the consequences I will face if I take this person back. So why do I want to put myself in that kind of situation?
It might not be.
It might not be.
Those consequences, it might not be. Of course.
See what you said. It might not. It might not. So do you think I want to stay? I wouldn't want to stick around and find out if he would or if he wouldn't, because he said it might not. I wouldn't.
Emmanuel is a straightforward person. Like
I really am.
It's either this or this.
There are no in betweens, man.
Life is not like that. Life is not black and white.
Too bad.
There are gray in betweens. It's not like that. Because if we all decide to be like that, or everything that, these are my principles, if you don't even bend that or that, okay, it's either this or that.
We can't tell until he's there. This one that he's saying, but I'm not praying for it to be there.
Picture this, right? My girlfriend cheated on me, right? And then I found out she spent the night with somebody else at the hotel, and how I found out was that, no, listen. How I found out was that during the time when she was there, I didn't know she was there anyway. So I was calling her, she didn't pick my calls, texting her, she didn't return my texts and everything. And then maybe after some months, I now found out, okay, now imagine there's a night like that now. Maybe I went ahead to forgive her, and then there's another night where I'm calling her.
She's not picking my calls, she's
not returning my texts. Don't you think I would think that, okay, that same thing is happening? Because I'm human. That's how I'm. That's exactly. So I wouldn't want to put myself in that kind of situation where I have to. It might not be, but how would you know when it will be and when it wouldn't be?
That's what you wouldn't know. That's why you take a chance.
That's also why such people advise to go through
take that chance.
I'm not taking a chance on you.
Well, I'm not good. Unfortunately,
every day.
That's why we are different. I'm not good. I'm human.
I wouldn't want to cross your path.
It's well.
So guys, you have heard it. So I hope that we have found this. We have really digested this topic for you. I hope you learned a thing or two. And like I always say, do what works for you. Don't be like Emmanuel. If somehow in some way your partner cheats, you should have a forgiving, depending on the reason. Depending on the reason why the person cheated, and then your feelings. In fact, there are a lot of things that come into play. There are a lot of things that you should consider. Please, if you can, forgive and let's move on. Especially if you are in a marriage, because you signed for better for worse. You should please find it in your heart to move on. Except the person is a serial cheater, and the person keeps doing it. That's when the person has crossed the line, and then but if something that just happened once, please find it in your heart to forgive and just move on. And don't, like I always say, don't compare yourselves. Don't compare somebody else's relationship. Don't be like Emmanuel again. Don't think because it's the general consensus. Once the person cheats, the person will always cheat.
Yes.
No, there are always exceptions to the rule. So, and I believe in exceptions to the rule. So you should also believe in that. At the end of the day, just do what works for you. So you have enjoyed our discussion today. I would like you to click the like button and also subscribe so that you can get notifications for our future videos. And my guest and I will be saying
Bye.
See ya.
And I wish you good luck if you eventually decide to take back your cheating partner.
Oh my God.
Bye.